Now I own and operate 6 websites, and this is going to be my 7th. So, am I spreading myself too thin? Am I chasing shiny objects? I mean, am I just being distracted? Squirrel! I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me down below in the comments. Tell me what you think. So if you're a beginner, I definitely would not recommend having multiple websites or this many websites, but I'm going to tell you why I'm doing it in this video. I'll go through the reasons and plead my case to you, and you can tell me why. Tell me if I'm crazy. So stick around. All right, so the site is called... You didn't think I was actually going to tell you, did you? I really want to, but as a side note, everyone that launches these sites keeps them secret, so I'm just going to keep it a secret, even though in Google... there's literally all the information. You can search anything and see every website there, but I digress. So every one of these items is going to be an important reason why I'm choosing to launch another website. So they're not necessarily in a particular order. So you just have to go through them and you have to decide which ones you think are more important. I didn't want to have a certain order. So for starters, I've promised my writing team that we would increase our output. Well, that makes me a little bit nervous focusing it all on some other websites, just because it's like we're increasing output by a lot. So it was one of my reasons where I said, oh, well, at least I have another asset that I can put content towards. Another reason I was willing to take a stab at this is that I'm producing this case study, and it's partially like a sponsorship deal. So I chose to build this site on an aged domain, and so I'm thinking that this will allow the site to grow faster. And so that was another one of my reasons for diving in. And so I did a partnership deal with Otis Global. They were really cool and kind enough to say, yeah, you have a YouTube channel and a following and everything. So I told them I would build this website. I would show the case study for the next year as I build content. And so that was another reason and another piece of me doing this. So far, it's been really cool working with Otis. It's been, the communication's been great. I've been getting a lot of help. Another reason, some folks need to grow their sites a lot faster maybe than others, or they're trying to grow it as super fast as possible so they can step away from a job or whatever. By no means is this like a side project for me. I'm growing this as one of our main sources of income. But I'm a little bit more patient. So I'm okay to let some of the other sites that are smaller rest. And what I mean by rest is, so I've produced some, articles, maybe there's 30, maybe there's 50. They have less than 100, but I'm willing to let them kind of hang out, slowly grow them, get them to like 100 articles, let them rest and hang out, because Google's going to take some time anyway and decide, okay, what's going to rank, what's going to be good. So if I could be patient and let them rest, I can see what maybe is working in Google over, course of say 6 to 9 months. Like it may take some time, right? Maybe even 12 months, and then dive in and maybe write more content on those. So that's actually a benefit to creating multiple sites. And then I can kind of dive in and create a big sample size of articles for these sites and then kind of see what Google thinks of them. And this project, so it's in a similar niche as another one of my sites. Therefore, I see that as a very win-win. Like it's going to help with keyword research, with collaborations online, maybe even with like networking and linking to each other and people pointing to different guides and resources that we have on our sites. So to me, that like it's not like a brand new site and a brand new niche. So it'll be easier in that sense. What do you guys think so far? Hopefully you like it. If you do, punch me in the face. And let me actually dive back on that last idea again about the collaboration and why it's easier if you have 2 sites in one niche. If you decide that you want to go the route of building links and exchanging links and networking with people online, which I definitely highly advise, it's just very time consuming. But if you want to do that, if you have 2 great resources, 2 great sites that you own with good content, it's so much easier to find another person that owns a single site and create a 3-way link exchange where you're not even necessarily directly just linking back and forth to each other, but you say, hey, I have this cool resource here. I could link to you there if you don't mind, from your site linking to my site here on this resource. And so it's just a way to kind of create a cool link exchange. Now, this is not like PBN, FarmLink, mass links all at one time. It's a very organic, and it takes a lot of time to build that. So don't, would Google frown on that? Like, I don't think so, because it's real world networking. It's natural networking of going out and building relationships and getting those links. So, but anyways, whatever. People differ on those. Build links, don't build links. I definitely do, but I don't put it at the top of my list. Okay, this last one turns out I do think it's the most important. I swear I didn't do it on purpose. No, I didn't tell him. I didn't save it for last on purpose. Okay, well, it's probably the most important. It's a very brandable domain, and I think I can, because it's brandable, I think I can create potentially over time, over the next, and I'll give myself, a year to two, but I think I can actually create a big brand out of this if all goes well and I don't get like penalized from Google. I don't know why I would, but using the old, the age domain. I should note this as well. It's related. So what was previously on this website was a business, I guess, that is no longer in business. They had the domain for a long time. They got some good links to it over time from some pretty big publications. And so now I'm going to build something similar, a content website with some of the similar content, a little bit different. So I'll be curious to see how it goes. but it's in the same general category, but because it's brandable, I feel that I can create a real brand that I could sell for 6 figures, maybe even 7 figures. Depends how it goes. If I grow out a team and build additional content like YouTube, video content, build a large email list, grow a huge, online website, could very easily sell for actually 7 figures. It just depends how much I choose to invest and how much time that I put into it. But that is definitely the possibility based on all the sales that I've seen. So is the site going to go to the moon? To the moon! Can I turn it into that 6-figure or 7-figure exit? I don't know. I have no idea. But come along for the ride. I'm going to do a case study on this thing over the next 12 months. I'm going to show you, you'll end up seeing how many articles I write. Obviously, I probably won't disclose the website. Who knows? Maybe I will at some point. Maybe I'll get excited and say, oh, come on, guys. Here it is. Come and compete with me. I don't know, but follow along, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be along for this journey. My goal is to grow my blog sites to 1 million page views by the end of 2023. So I have just over a year to do this. Ask me any questions. Motivate me. I'm going to need your help. See you in the next one.